The Bully and the Can Queen, Part 1. The Bully and the Can Queen by Elizabeth Deffner. It all started when I got up from the lunch table to toss my carrot juice can in the trash. "What are you doing, Jody?" my best friend Shannon asked. "You know that's recyclable." She shook her head sadly, like my dad did the time I made a smoothie and forgot to put the lid on the blender. "But there's no recycling bin," I complained. "What am I supposed to do, carry it around?" As soon as the words left my mouth, I knew I'd made a mistake. I recognized the look on Shannon's face, the puckered mouth, the knitted eyebrows, the scrunched up nose. She had a plan. "Hand it over," Shannon ordered, snatching the can from me. Did I mention she could be a little bossy? Shannon collected 3 cans from our class that day. The next day, she came prepared for more. She filled 1 reusable grocery bag during lunch and half of another after school. By the end of the week, we were hauling 4 sticky, stinky bags of cans home. But I guess Shannon got a little tired of the whole thing. Or maybe her mom got mad about her sticky clothes. All I know is Shannon made an appointment with Mrs. Yim. I'd never heard of a kid wanting to see the principal, but Shannon was different, and she was determined to get recycling bins for Fletcher Elementary. Shannon must have convinced Mrs. Yim, because soon the playground was dotted with tall green containers. Plus, Shannon had a new nickname, the Can Queen. She liked it better than her old one, the Mouth. With the money earned from the first month of recycling, Mrs. Yim promised the school a pizza party. All the kids were into recycling after that, except for one. Tara Conrad had transferred to Fletcher the year before. She liked butterfly barrettes, strawberry-scented lip balm, and tripping people during PE. I knew from experience. Tara wasn't big on recycling. More than once, Shannon had picked up a can that she'd tossed on the ground. But not even Shannon would dare lecture Tara the Terrible. One afternoon, Shannon and I overheard the school custodian, Mr. Ray, talking to Mrs. Yim. "Yesterday was the 3rd day there were no cans," Mr. Ray said. "Who's emptying the recycling bins, and why?" As they headed into Mrs. Yim's office, Shannon grabbed my hand. "Come on," she said. "No one messes with my cans or my pizza party." Shannon may be bossy, but she's never boring. We walked up and down the hallways looking for clues until we spotted Tara the Terrible. As we watched, Tara banged a can against a wall. Instantly, it flattened into a disc that she tossed into her daisy-patterned backpack. Shannon ran right up to Tara. "Stop! Thief!" she shouted. I gulped so hard I nearly choked. No one yelled at Tara the Terrible. But Tara just grinned. Somehow, that made her even more terrifying. "Hey, Mouth," she said. "Quit calling me that," Shannon squealed. "And you better quit stealing my cans." "Who, me?" Tara smacked another can flat and flipped it into her backpack. "Yes, you. What? Why?" Shannon sputtered. Smack. Flip. Whatever. Who's going to stop me? Tara heaved up her backpack and strolled away. I silently pleaded this would be the end of the whole mess. Silly me. "Let's go," Shannon said, grabbing my hand again. We trailed Tara the Terrible down Maple, onto Orange Street, until she shoved through a gate. Shannon jerked to a stop. We didn't take another step until we heard a door slam. Then we slipped up the gate and read the sign. WCA. Why WCA? A banner hung from the roof. "Recycle your cans here," it said in big red letters. "Support our fundraiser." "That weasel was stealing the cans and bringing them here," Shannon said.